nation who refuse to obey God will go to hell. Then Jesus now told them that you that are looking for miracle, he said the king of Nineveh is in heaven, because he repented. He said the day they will judge the people who are criticizing me. He said the king of Nineveh will condemn you that. Jonah that came that and make us repent to me and with all my people. He said Jesus now said, well, the man that talking to you now is greater than Jonah. Is Jesus greater than Jonah or not?
It's greater than Jonah.
Say, but people do not know. If they can repent because of Jonah, what of himself? Jonah stayed inside fish for how many days?
3 days.
Okay. How many days Jesus stay inside the ground?
3 days.
Inside the ground, inside sea. Which one is greater? Inside the ground is greater.
Yes.
They buried Jesus Christ, put stone on it. Yet he came back to life. That was not greater than Jonah.
By far.
Read it now.
In the same way that Jonah spent 3 days and nights in the big fish, so will the Son of Man spend 3 days and nights in the depth of the earth.
In depth of the earth.
On Judgment Day.
On Judgment Day, listen, the judgment is coming. This one I'm telling you. If you follow the things on the day of judgment is coming. The day of judgment is coming. The day of judgment is coming. You will forget yourself that day. You will forget yourself that day if you are not holy. Only holy people can stand before God. He said on Judgment Day, Jesus is now warning us. Say on Judgment Day, you that are looking for miracle and never see anything, when I go take repent, and never see anything, make it happen now. Make it do I go repent and make it first do this one first. See what Jesus is saying. Say the day of judgment.
On Judgment Day.
On Judgment Day.
The people of Nineveh will stand up and accuse you.
Why they will stand up? Because they are in heaven. If they are in hellfire, would they say they will stand up?
No.
Because they repented, they are in heaven. God forgave them their sin. Say the people of Nineveh will stand against, say these people bad. Say we that are in heaven today so. Now Jonah, so you, but this Jesus Christ that really talked to them, they did not believe Jesus. Say then Nineveh people will condemn you.
Because they turned from their sins when they heard Jonah preach.
Say because they turned from their sins when they heard the miracle of Jonah, a message for them, how he stay inside belly of fish. That is why they repented. Not Jonah perform miracle again. Jonah perform another miracle for them. No. Only the miracle that he stay inside fish for how many days? For 3 days. Is the one that convinced them. None of people know, okay, before we believe this your story, perform miracle. Did they say so?
No.
And I tell you that there is something here greater than Jonah.
There's somebody, if you read it in the King James Bible, there's somebody that's greater than Jonah is here. Is Jesus greater than Jonah or not?
By far.
The one that is greater than Jonah is the one you are seeing in me now. As you are seeing me, it is the Lord you are seeing. You may not still be convinced now. Yes?
On Judgment Day, the Queen of Sheba will stand up and accuse you.
Queen of Sheba is in heaven. If it's not in heaven, if it's in hell, will Jesus Christ say he will stand accusing? No.
Because she traveled all the way from her country to listen to King Solomon's wise teaching. And I assure you that there is something here greater than Solomon.
He said there's something here greater than Solomon. Read that place in King James Bible. There's somebody here greater than Solomon. So that we understand it. Not ordinary something. Somebody here. Greater than who? Than Solomon. Queen of Sheba can come from her country to come about to somebody here. Because he had that God had made him the king of all Israelites. Then everybody come to pay homage to the king of Israel at that time. Then Queen of Sheba really came upon all the way they want to dissuade her. Bypass those people and came and pay homage to the man. And brought many gifts. Gold, thing he brought to Solomon. Gave to Solomon and he bowed to him. He said, the person that greater than Solomon is the one you are seeing now. Jesus greater than Solomon or not? Okay. Yes.
Verse 42. The queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with this generation. And
this generation, you can see the way King James has a place. He said, this generation, any generation that meets this message is on their head. This generation. If Queen of Sheba can obey Solomon and came from that far distance, what of you?
and shall condemn it.
And Queen of Sheba shall condemn it.
For she came from the uttermost part of the earth
Uttermost part of the earth, very far,
to hear the wisdom of Solomon.
to hear the wisdom of Solomon.
And behold,
Behold,
a greater than Solomon is here.
Mati Aboki Jesu. A greater than Solomon is where? So if you read Psalm 9, verse 17, King James Version, you say all nations who refuse to obey God will go to hell. Everybody, every generation, every woman, every man that is wicked, refuse to obey Jesus, will go to hell.
Psalm 9 verse 17 in King James Version. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
The wicked shall be turned into where? Into hellfire.
And all the nations that forget God.
Okay. All the nations that forget God. Say be God, you want to preach to me. I beg for what? God. Holy. I beg, don't disturb me. Now your body, where did they pain you? Now your body I take to arm. Now your body. Now you wear arm. Now your attachment. Where did they pain you? Now me wear arm. Leave me alone, no. Leave me alone, no. Leave me alone. They're the first person they serve God. They go quack. If they pain you, make it pain you now, make you die. When I'm looking at them, okay, this one you are where we reach? Your sun will soon set. Say sun don't set, they don't dark. Read it again that all nations that forget God. Everybody, you are not planning, you are not remembering God again. You are not remembering God again. You don't reach. Not to remember God, you forget about God. Today we go crusade, forget about crusade. We forget about fasting. I beg, I tire. Leave me. Bishop won't say not too much. I beg. Make I have rest of mind. Forget about that area. You they say that you forget about that area of God. Read it again. Say all those who forget God.
Psalm 9 verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
The wicked. Withdraw that word. Say not a withdrawal. Say not a withdrawal. Wicked person. Somebody want to correct you. Say make it not correct. Wicked person. Say I talk him. Make you come hold me. If you not hold me, you not feel hold me. Leg the pain now, hand the pain now. I talk him. I they go now. Now wicked person. Say that person will go to hell. Not only that person will go to hell. All those who forget God.
And all the nations that forget God.
All how many nations? All the nations. You forget God, okay? So this Solomon that Jesus valued very high, that's so great, but Jesus is greater than Solomon. This man said, life is useless, all my people. Don't let anybody deceive you to sin. No. Don't let anybody deceive you to carry women. No. Don't let anybody deceive you to marry, follow your wife. No. Because through that one, they will stain you. Don't let anybody deceive you to go and put attachment. Go and paint leaf, paint this. No. Leave your body. Leave it for the glory of God. Say now this one they rain now. Now this one they rain now. Leave and make it rain. When it rain, it go stop one day. If you can take my word, give yourself to God and leave everything with Him. You wise, eh? Don't let anything disturb you in your life, in your marriage, in your business, in your family, in anything. From today on, give your life to God. In full.